Hey you guys, Happy New Year's. So we are back. This is Nate, and we are going to show you guys how to make stir fry. So we make this stir fry at least 3 times a week. Like, we love it. We have tons of leftovers. We have a family of 5, and we still have a ton of leftovers.
Right.
So this is gonna make a big abundance of food, right? Like,
yeah, it's gonna make a lot.
so you could do it however is needed for like your family. If you have a smaller family, obviously don't make so much, unless of course you want to use this for what is it called when people take their stuff for the week?
Oh, meal prep?
Unless you want to use this for like a meal prep, you could certainly do that, and you would have a lot of food. Because like I said, ours lasts probably about 2 days after, or no, like a day after. So we get a lot of leftovers. And yeah, so we're just gonna get started. Obviously Nathan cooks it. I'm not much of a cook, you know, I don't cook, but Nate cooks really, really well. So he's gonna be going over what exactly he's doing and how to do it and about how much you'll need and all that jazz. I'll be here listening because maybe one day I will try cooking it myself.
Yeah, so we just get chicken breast. This is boneless and skinless chicken breast. How many is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? There's like 6 or 7 in there. Then we get frozen Oriental stir fry.
Bring it this way more.
Vegetables, bird's eye, Oriental stir fry, big old bag. And third thing, you need boil in a bag brown rice. This rice is so good because it comes, let me show you how it comes. It comes in a bag and you just throw it in the water. Rice is already so hard to cook, you know.
Yeah,
just like
it's hard to
rice.
get your rice perfect, unless of course you cook all the time, then you know
Or you have a rice maker.
Or you have a rice maker. But it was hard for us.
It just comes in a bag, you just throw it in the water, 10 minutes, you're done. So this only takes what, like 30 minutes to make or something like that? Like, it's really, really quick. So those 3 things, that's it. That's all the ingredients.
And then oil.
Oh yeah, you need oil, so we have oil here. I like to use olive oil, but we don't have olive oil now. We have vegetable oil, so we use vegetable oil. It comes good. You know, it comes out good, you know, with vegetable or olive oil. It doesn't matter. Well, you need a wok. You need a wok, big wok, and then you need another big
Melissa,
pan.
what?
Not a pan.
A pot.
Pot.
Melissa.
For water.
Melissa Sandra, I just want to give you another shout out. She had said that. She was like, oh my gosh, I need that wok.
Oh yeah, that's like the best thing we ever bought, huh, babe? Like,
we use it, he,
all the time.
I say we, but Nathan uses it all the time, constantly to cook.
Not only for stir fry, but to make whatever, you know?
It's just a really good investment. So yeah, you guys should look into getting a wok. It just makes life so much easier, like when you're mixing and, you know, you don't have all kinds of food falling out of it and all that stuff, especially if you cook a lot. Like big portions.
Throw anything in, not just for stir fry, you know?
So you're gonna boil the water.
We fill it up, it's like 12 cups of water. See, in this pot, it shows you like the cups, you know? And I just put it to like 12 cups, that's good.
12 cups of water. So you're gonna wanna be preparing your rice. You're gonna wanna be preparing the water to boil before you start doing your other stuff.
Just put it on high.
That way it can be boiling, so put it on high.
No, I said you don't
Okay,
have to.
so let's get started.
Right, and then we have our water going right now. It's heating up. I'm gonna salt my water. That lowers the boiling temperature in it, and it makes it boil faster if you salt your water. And then it also like flavors. You have a sharp knife because it
focuses on cutting. And then I'll,
you want to have a sharp knife for this. If you have a dull knife, it, like, really sucks. And then we're just gonna cut out all the fat. We don't want the fat. And cut out, and then this meat right here, it comes with the rib meat. I don't know why, but I hate that because the rib meat just has all the fat in there, so I cut that part off. And then we're just gonna cut like this. You're gonna cut it lengthwise, like in the long strips like that.
It won't. You can
The
only
whole
make it
chicken
bigger
breast?
when it's turned the other way, Isaiah.
That's fine, just leave it.
Stop it.
still cutting the meat in the strips. Get rid of all the fat. This is what takes the most time, is trimming the fat. Right? That always takes the most time. When you go to the gym or whatever. You know?
Yeah, trimming the fat is never easy.
Trim the fat, you know, shit.
Trimming the fat.
That's all the hard work. That's trimming the fat. Trimming the fat.
That's a good analogy.
Right? Thought so.
Okay, just say it.
So I don't know if you guys noticed, but Nate wears gloves while he cooks. Go ahead and explain. Obviously, it's pretty self-explanatory. But if you're new at cooking, you may not know this.
Yeah,
so go ahead.
No, chicken's like full of salmonella, you know, this little bacteria that's in the chicken if you don't cook it right. So you have to be careful with chicken. You have to like wash all your cutting surfaces, your knives, everything like real good because it has salmonella, you know, you don't want to cross-contaminate. So I think it's way easier, you know, of course you wash your hands and stuff, but it's way easier to have gloves while you're cutting the chicken. You know, if you need to do something real quick, you just pop your gloves off and, you know, you don't have that salmonella all over and you're not touching everything, contaminating everything.
I mean, I've actually seen people cook and they'll be cutting the meat and then I'll see them go and grab like a spice bottle.
Yeah.
And I'm like, ooh, you just touched the meat and then went to the spice.
Contaminated, yeah.
Yeah, and sometimes you don't think about things like that, you know? You're not like, you're trying to hurry and cook.
When you cook it, you might get lucky, you know, you might kill the bacteria, but then, you know, that bacteria lives on that bottle now and someone might get it, you know, I don't know, you just take chances like that, getting sick, food poisoning and stuff, you know?
So if you're gonna cook, you just have to take the responsibility of cooking safely. You don't want to you want to cook with love. You don't want to get your family or whoever you're making food for sick, you know?
Especially with chicken. Beef, it's, you know, it's
a little bit more forgiving.
Yeah. There's like, still, you could have E. coli and, you know, stuff on beef, but.
Okay, you guys, so like I was saying, it's not that I think that you guys like don't know about salmonella and like all that type of stuff, but if you're new to cooking, and, you know, I didn't personally know about all that stuff. I had to, like, be told that. Obviously, I knew that, you know, that stuff can be transmitted by touching other things, but I didn't know, like, how serious it was and how sick someone could, like, really get. So, anyway, that's why we're just telling you guys. But if you guys know, awesome. If you don't know, yeah, we're just making you aware. But, and just in case you were wondering, too, you know? Well, in just a little bit.
See, when you put salt in there, it, like,
yeah.
it happens
Babe,
faster.
I taught you that trick,
right?
though.
Yeah.
Even though I don't cook, I always made macaroni and cheese at my mom's house. And she always taught me, and I would also make mashed potatoes. And she taught me that if you put salt in the water, that it boils it a lot faster. Yeah.
All right, so the water, obviously we put it on high because we wanted to get it to a boiling point, you know. This only takes 10 minutes to boil. So, you know, we can throw that in right now. And in 10 minutes it'll be done. If you wanna wait, since that doesn't take so long, you know, you could wait to do that. I'm just gonna throw it in right now, but you could totally wait. So then I'm gonna put this onto like in between medium and high, medium high, you know, for the wok. We're gonna put oil.
Isn't that bottle cute, you guys? Would you believe we found that at Dollar Tree? So we just buy the oil like normal, how a normal person would.
And you just want to cover the bottom.
And then we just refill it. And yeah, it's a really nice.
This.
Round and round, round it goes.
So we're gonna heat up the oil, and then once it's heated, we'll throw our chicken on. But at this time, I start like cleaning up, you know, because I want to get this washed and everything. So I take this, throw it in the sink. Watch that.
And this is exactly how he does it, you guys. He has such a routine. I'm not like, we're not just like, oh, then we clean. We're not just like doing this for camera. This is honestly his routine. This is what he does.
Lysol.
He gets his Lysol spray and cleans the counters. Then he goes back.
Oh, and then also while that's like...
And rinses that Lysol spray off.
We have this like heating up and everything. If you're gonna put your vegetables, just throw them in the microwave because they're frozen, right? They're frozen. So I just put them in there, put them on for 5 minutes. No defrost, nothing, just 5 minutes.
Okay.
I think it's at power 100. Just throw it on for 5 minutes. That's gonna defrost your vegetables, and you're gonna see in 5 minutes like they're still gonna be cold. It's not gonna be like
cooked.
yeah, they're not gonna cook in no way. They're still gonna be cold, you know, and almost like still a little bit frozen. All right, let me wash this.
Okay, you guys, so at the very end, we have a nice pile of chicken. This is what your chicken, these are the type of cubes that it should be in, and this is how it should look, ready to go inside of the wok.
After we wipe it down, we're gonna wash our hands and we're gonna throw our chicken on because we're just heating up the oil in the wok.
Let me go over here and show you. So, yep, the oil is heating up, it certainly is, and we're gonna get ready to pop that in there.
Okay, turn it off.
The wok.
Yeah, but you wanna start heating it. Heat your wok.
Okay, so let's follow Nate. Nate said that he just put the timer on for the rice, put it on for about 10 minutes, just so you don't forget about it. It happens, right?
We're gonna throw the chicken in right now. You heated up the oil, the wok's good to go. Be careful with this step.
Make sure
You
your
don't wanna burn
children,
yourself.
no one's around.
It already smells good, huh, babe?
It does. I can already smell the aroma. No, it's cooking.
Where's my Just gonna spread the chicken out. Here's where we wanna season the chicken. So I'm gonna do some pepper, some onion powder, some garlic powder, and then some salt. Where's my salt at? Salt and pepper, onion, garlic powder. Okay.
That's all you need, you guys. Very simple.
So we're gonna throw some salt on here. I want to get more salt to the ones that's under there, you know, so flip it around, put some more salt. And this is like the only time you have to season it. Alright, we're going to do some onion powder. Make the snow up in here. Alright. We're going to do some garlic powder. I never measure anything either, so I just throw it in, you know.
He makes it so
But
often.
it might look like that's a lot, but no, it's gonna coat everything, and it's even gonna like burn on the bottom of the pan after. Well, not burn, but it's gonna like stick to the bottom of the pan, and then we're gonna deglaze the pan later on. I'll show you how to, guys. You could actually, when you're like deglazing something, like you could put wine or you can put water, but we're not doing that. We're using the vegetables in this instance to deglaze the pan because they have water full in them. Mm-hmm. So when you put the vegetables in there, you deglaze the pan, and that's where all the flavor is. You know, it's all because it's all on the bottom of the pan. It cooks. You know, all that seasoning that we put all over the chicken, it's gonna stick to the bottom of the pan, and that's where your flavor comes from. You know. When you throw in, like say if you deglaze with water, you deglaze with wine, you're just getting all that stuff that's like stuck to the pan up, and that's where all your flavor comes from.
Oh wow.
And that's what we're gonna do later on after it's cooked. But no, after you season it, just flip it around in there. You want it to cook all the way through, so you have to keep stirring your meat. Not all the time, constantly, but like every.
Adrian, we can't hear.
Be careful when you're picking up your rice. Pour out, and the beauty of this is they come out their bags, you know, so you don't have to worry about it. Just dump it out.
And this is perfect rice. It tastes so good. It's not too much. It's not mushy. It's not hard. It just tastes really good. It's like the perfect rice, and you get so much. You get a lot of rice.
All right, now I'm gonna get a little bit of butter.
And just a little. And then melt it. The butter was just so the rice doesn't stick.
Yeah, we're adding the butter now. You could even turn it down. I'm turning it down to medium because it was at high for like 10 minutes.
Sorry it's all foggy, you guys. It's from the cooking or from the hot.
So I'm just melting a little bit of butter. That's so the rice doesn't stick. Now we can take these bags and we'll just put them back in the pot that we dumped all the water out. Just gonna put the rice back. So after you add your rice in, you melted a little bit of butter, you're just gonna stir it. Stir it up just so all that melted butter gets in there so the rice doesn't like stick to each other. Good. And this, you can even turn this like on low now, you know?
Turn the rice on low.
Yeah. If you need to, you know, you can reheat it, but that's gonna stay piping hot.
It really does for a long time, actually. So you're ready to eat. It'll stay.
And all this chicken right here. You know, some people drain the chicken juice, the chicken stock.
Yes.
But no, I always just let that cook because that's where all your flavor comes from. So, and it's gonna cook the meat, you know, right away because it's gonna boil in its own chicken juices. Some people at this point, when they're cooking chicken, they go and they drain out all that chicken stock.
You guys see it in there? That's the stock.
See, that's all the stock. You're gonna have a lot. You're gonna have a lot of stock. Just let it cook off, man. Just let it cook off.
That's how it looks. It's already smelling so good. It's already filling your house up with a beautiful smell. And yeah, the kids keep coming in here. They're so hungry. They're ready to eat. But yeah, it already smells really, really good.
What, like 15 minutes?
It's been about 15 minutes, yeah. Can you lower that just a little?
So
Adrian?
we're just
Lower
stirring
it.
our chicken. So as you can see, that stock, that chicken stock, is like evaporating now. It's reduced a lot. And so that chicken stock's almost gone. In 25 minutes or so, you can see all the chicken stock is gone. And now this is where we're gonna brown our chicken. So all that chicken stock is gone. Now it's gonna start to brown. It's still like frozen, so I always just move them around a little bit.
Shake it up.
Shake it up. There's still like warm parts, but no, this is still like very frozen. So I'm gonna throw it back in for like 1 more minute. It's nice and brown now. We're gonna just push it up to the sides of the wok because we're gonna put our vegetables. Now it looks like it's all burnt. Don't worry about that. Pull it off the heat for this. All that is just flavor right there. This is how we're gonna deglaze the pan, you know. So we're gonna do that. I might add a little bit more oil for this in the middle, just a little bit. For the vegetables. No way are they like
Cooked.
are they cooked? They're like thawed out, but they're still cold. Like feel that. It's cold, huh?
Yeah.
They're still cold, but
yeah.
they're not frozen. So,
No.
alright, so we're just gonna pull these back. They have like flavor packs in there. Pull those out. Pull out your flavor packs, and then we're just gonna drain this. Drain the water out of the vegetables.
Do yourself. Do yourself. It's annoying. So he just put the vegetables inside that little hole. Now the vegetables need to cook. So that doesn't take very long though for the vegetables to cook because we
10 minutes.
right. So we just leave it.
them. Yeah, just leave it. Leave it to cook in the center, and then in about like 3 minutes, I'm gonna pull it up and I'm gonna start deglazing while the chicken's on the side still, because we're just gonna cook this right now. You know, we deglaze the pan. We have the vegetables. We've been cooking in there for like 2 or 3 minutes. We're just gonna, and you'll feel this with your spoon, like when you pull it up. You turn up all that flavor that was stuck at the bottom of the pan is like coming up. And that's where most of your flavor is. That's gonna flavor your vegetables and your chicken, and you'll see all that, that's all the good stuff. That's all flavor right there.
So it's not like it's burnt.
No.
It's not like burnt because I know it looked like it was
Yeah,
all
it looked like
burnt
it
on
was
the
all
bottom.
burnt, but no, that's all flavor.
Because I thought the same thing. I was
Yeah,
like,
you're like,
oh, but
oh,
it's all
burnt.
burned. No, it's not. He said it's just the flavor. So
Yeah.
it's called deglazing.
Deglazing the pan.
Just-
See, look at all that. Vegetables are nice and tender.
5 minutes later,
Yeah.
Right.
See all that flavor that's coming up like that? So
all
now,
the browning.
yeah, now we can mix everything together. Now we can pull the meat off the sides. And just mix everything together. It's like
But
stir
it
fry
tastes like
sauce.
sweet
This is stir fry
kind of.
sauce.
Nathan doesn't really like it, and I feel like my kids don't really love
They
it.
give you 2 packs, and that's way too much. So
I personally love it. Like, I wish we
You
used
could
both,
save-
but hey.
you could save it, and I don't even use the whole pack with this one. I don't. I barely use like a little.
Those are good. I don't know what you guys do.
Probably like that much. That's it. See, there's still tons left in the packet. So that's all you need. You know, if you put too much, I think it's just all.
What's that?
It's just like it's not as good. Excuse me.
It takes away.
Yeah, or it's just like all mushy. You know, like it's just too much. It's too saucy.
What's your favorite sauce?
I don't know. Honestly, there's a lot. Sweet and sour.
Yeah.
What do you count, honey?
Ranch.
See, so look at the bottom of the pan.
Sure.
See at the bottom of the pan, all that stuff that was stuck on
Honey
there
mustard is
is no longer there.
See, it wasn't burnt, you guys.
not burnt.
It's not burnt.
That's just all the flavor that's on
And
there.
here is the finished product. It turns out so good every time. It looks delicious. And AJ is dying to have some of his dad's stir fry. How is it?
good.
Really good? What's your favorite part of the stir fry?
All of it.
Yes, good answer. Good answer. Anyway, we'll take one more shot of it. Yum, yum. You guys, let us know if you make this or if you tried to make it. I'm sure you do an awesome job. Let me know, and I would love to hear about it. I'm sure Nate would too.
It's
Right, babe?
so hot.
Thank you guys so much for watching our video today. I hope you enjoyed this cook with me. If you guys liked it, please let us know. We'd love to hear the feedback. Thank you for watching, and happy New Year. Sending all my love and positivity your way. Bye, guys.